What's up everybody, Tindo here. Hannah Warrior Princess is sleeping and I've been up kind of early getting some stuff done, just making some changes in the game room, trying to add some more special lighting, stuff like that. But here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to try and go get some food for Hannah before she wakes up, surprise her with a little Sammy in the morning, you know what I mean? And then once she gets up and eats her sandwich, we'll go do some thrifting, alright? It's going to be fun, so stick around. Okay, the food is acquired. How much do you want to bet? She is still dead asleep. You awake?
Yeah.
I brought you food.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I lose that bet. She's awake. But now she's not going to be hungry.
Oh, I'll eat it.
Most days we wake up and kind of know what we want to do thrifting wise because like we'll have been to this side of town recently and that side of town recently, and then it'll be pretty clear when we wake up on a day like today, oh, we haven't been to this part of town, let's go here. And honestly, we're kind of like not really sure what to do right now. We don't know where to go, so Hannah suggested we go to 360 Thrift, which is like a not Goodwill chain of thrift stores. We haven't been to the big one here in town in a little bit, so let's go there.
Sounds good.
Sound good? All right, stick around.
Well, this ought to be an interesting start to the day. 360 Thrift. We've only been here a couple times on the channel, and I don't know. It's gonna be excited to see if we can find anything cheap here because it is yellow day. So I guess that means every yellow tag in the store is half off. They do about the same thing as Goodwill.
First find is some Pyrex. It's gonna be $6 though, so it's not in great shape, and that's about how much it's worth. Or to get it on, not new, to get it on eBay. So no, we're not gonna get that, but I do see something over there that I need to look at right now. Oh my god, they're only $1. We're getting them. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. There's all kinds of these kind of Disney Welch's cups. My best friend growing up had a bunch of these cups in their kitchen, and they were so cute, but I've never come across any of them, so I'm really excited to find these. It's really tempting to keep them, but we're gonna put them in the booth. I think they'll do really well.
Last time we were here, the toy shelves were even more bare than this. They're still not really back to full capacity, but they're better.
This is a really beautiful set. I just like it. You got the frosted glass, the little like abstract drip paint on it. The color scheme is really nice. I'm not gonna get it, but I do like it.
Well, I've never seen this before. A big bin full of stuff and everything. And there's $1. It's all like AutoZone leftovers. License plate frames, air filters. Interesting. Windshield wipers.
Lol. Why though?
Look at all these Legos. $60 tub. A lot of good stuff in there. Oh, big boat.
So I was really hoping I'd find some jeans here because they've got really good prices on their jeans, and I keep finding things that are like close but not quite. So I was scrolling through here and found these. I was like, oh my god, some vintage Wranglers, but they're not. They're Venezia jeans, so that's a rip. Then come on down here, we got some actual vintage Wranglers, but they're not the brand that I like. They're not the style that I want, so those are a no. There's another pair of those. They're just not, they're not popular type, so people want the ones with the leather thingy on the back, and just it's a thing. But there is hope because I did find some vintage Calvin Kleins, which I will be getting, and these I'm on the fence about, but they are super cheap, so we're probably gonna get those. These are not a bad price either, so there's a happy ending to this story.
Check out this Babar. That bad boy's old. I'm thinking like 80s. Let's see. Copyright 88. Wow. These $1. I think that's probably gonna be a buy.
Ooh, restocking cart for the win. Got some vintage Levi's. Yes. Oh my gosh. These are vintage Tommies. And look at the big flag on them. Guess how much they are?
How much?
$3.
Well, we'll get those. That was not bad. That big stack of jeans right there is going to be a really big money maker. All the Tommies in there are what, $30, $40, $50 pairs?
50, yeah.
Yeah, good. We sell good Tommies every day of the week if we can find them. We haven't really been finding quite enough of them lately to keep our stock up. I think I have 1 pair listed, and that's down from like, I had 20 or 30 pairs listed probably this time last month. So we need to get those stock back up. Also, I bought some windshield wipers. And I bought Babar. I'm so pumped about that. He's super vintage, and every single vintage plush that I put in my toy booth usually sells that day. So yeah, let's keep moving. Come on up out of there. Ooh, yes. Yes. These are about to be so hot, I'm probably not gonna be able to touch them. They are. They're very hot. I'm burnt. Let's go. Let's go. Little testy test. Super effective. They're wider than they're supposed to be too. That's not what the recommended, that's hot. That's not what the recommended size would have been for mine, but they'll work. Especially they'll work for $1. I think this one actually may not be compatible. Ow, I almost broke a nail. These things are gonna kill me. I've got mix matched windshield wiper blades. That one's too long. Hey, let me see the camera. We got the first one right, but look, this one's like, nah. It overhangs a little bit. What if I leave it though? I mean, it's still better than this. Look, this one was like coming apart and stuff. I wonder, is that one longer than this one? I think they're the same size, actually. So it's not gonna, I was gonna say I could switch them, but let's just see what happens. $1 windshield wipers from the Thrift.
Woo!
We drove very far outside of town for this next stop to a town called Fountain Hills, and this is one of my, if not my favorite Goodwill in town. It's always a little bit risky to come all the way out here though, because it's a long drive and we could leave with nothing and that drive wouldn't be worth it, but it usually pays off. It's usually at least just worth it, and every now and then it's especially worth it. I believe my rarest and most valuable Super Nintendo game I got here, so let's check it out.
Found some vintage Pyrex and some Corning ware. I really like that pattern, but it's a shame it doesn't have its lid. They're all a bit on the pricey side too, like this baby. $6 with a lid is really not worth it, which is a shame. I like that pattern a lot.
There's a bunch of games here. Ooh, nice. Yes, please.
It's a really cute tin. There's something in it. What's in it? Let's see. Oh, it's full of vintage buttons. That's really cool. I actually have a very large collection of vintage buttons at home. I'm a seamstress, so having a big collection of buttons to just replace little things, especially with me selling vintage clothing, is really helpful, but I also just really like them. So that's really cute. I don't need more buttons, but I appreciate it.
Well, there's a Wii. Now, how much is it gonna be? Probably a lot. 15 bucks. Not the worst, but no peripherals. And that's not bad. There's so much here to look at. Look, 3 PlayStation 2 controllers, $2 a piece. Look at that calculator, super cheap. Wii, 360, 360, and original. Wow, it's a lot.
Oh wow, look at these. Those are really cute. I like that a lot. How much are they? Hey, that's not too bad. That's coming home with me.
There ended up being quite a few games here that I had to dig around for. It's really interesting how much stuff was mixed in, but there's a lot of like kind of good stuff here that's missing manuals or has scratched discs. But I had to dig quite a bit. I am leaving though with Max Payne I don't have and some demo discs, which are like one of my favorite things to get. That is the first time I've ever bought Xbox demo discs with cases like that. Someone cut the actual cardboard slip that was in the back of the magazine into sleeves, and that's pretty awesome. Very happy about that. And then those PlayStation 2 controllers, we actually just ran out of them, so 3 more. We get to replenish our stock. All right, this here is a Goodwill surrounded by palm trees. I don't know why, but it is.
Well, that's a DIY lamp if I've ever seen one. It looks like it was well loved though, I guess. Or stored in a very dirty place for a very long time.
Well, I walked into a big box of interesting just now. Buzz Lightyear helmet, interesting. Care Bear Chia Pet. I've sold everything Care Bear related that I've put in my toy booth thus far, so that's probably gonna be worth a buy. Check out this sword. It's actually rather heavy and substantial. I'm sure it's just a Halloween prop, but like it's really nice. It's very interesting.
Oh hey, Buffalo Wild Wings cup. Lol.
This is also pretty good because the latches are there. It's only a couple bucks. If you didn't check yesterday's episode out, definitely go back and watch that because you'll know why I need these so bad.
This is a Corningware first. I've never found a pie plate with its lid. That's pretty surprising. I mean, it's still $6, so it's not really worth it, but hey, a lid does exist.
I see shelves. Don't be expensive. Don't be expensive. $10. Not bad. $12 because it's not quite as bent as the other one. This one's just sitting upside down. It is bent, but have hammer, can fix. I got really excited about this because imagine how many magazines I could hold. However, it's barely wide enough to hold a piece of 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, so magazines aren't gonna fit in there too well. Otherwise, that would have been pretty exciting. Is this really what I think it is? All right, this is gonna be a really cool purchase because first of all, this is $249, and I'm pretty sure that's a Static Shock toy. It is, which never really seen a Static Shock toy, but I loved Static Shock growing up. I spotted this bag because this puzzle ball actually is worth a few bucks. Not a ton, but it's something I sell a ton of in my toy booth. That's loud. But the soccer player fell out. He was in there. So check this out. Kind of a strange thing happened. We were gonna actually end this episode going to IKEA, and that's not gonna happen now. Because I was going to IKEA just to buy this desk, and I just found one. I did want it in white, but I bought it in black instead. Now, the funny thing about this desk, if you watched yesterday's episode, I made a Lego table. It was this exact desk that we made it out of. So I actually sacrificed my computer desk to make that Lego table. So today I had to go buy a new one to actually use my desk. So that's what this is gonna be. We're gonna go home and put my gaming rig on this. This is gonna be the desk that I game on. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to have it. Alright, that there is a gaming setup. That there's Nintendo's trash game. Now let's, I guess, let's use this newly reorganized space to shoot the wrap up. What do you think? Alright guys, what do you think about our new setup? We're trying some new things. I don't know if this setup's going to be permanent, but I'm liking it so far. I tried to do a little bit more different colored light in the background, and, you know, make things a little bit more clear, add some depth. And of course, I've added some things that I'm pretty happy about, but even that stuff's probably gonna move around. But I've been working really hard here in the game room the last couple of weeks. And usually on my channel, if you've been around for a while, you'll know this, but usually here on the channel, I try to put a lot of the changes I make to the game room in videos. But we've just been extra busy lately, so it hasn't made it so much on to
the daily videos, but it will be now. I'm kind of back at like a level place where I don't have extra work to do per se, like I have had for the last couple weeks. So expect some game room content coming up because I've got some other things I want to build for this room, etc., etc. So subscribe for that if you haven't subscribed already. But for now, let's just go through all this stuff that we got at the thrift today. We got two modest IKEA bags, nothing crazy. We didn't go that hard today. We more really just did distance. We went to some of the thrift stores that we have to take longer trips to get to. So let's just, I think I've got your bag.
There we go.
You got my bag. All right, let's just go back and forth, pull out an item, and just rapid fire through all this, you think?
Mine's gonna be a lot of the same thing.
Mine's a Lego box.
Pair of vintage Lee jeans. I literally just sold another pair of these like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, denim riders. These are a good color.
Yeah, they're different.
Very nice. All right, my turn. I'm not being very good at the rapid fire. I bought the Care Bear Chia Pet, and I'll tell you what, Hannah. Why don't you go through a couple more of your pairs of jeans, and I'll see if I can get this open and see if the seeds are in here. The seeds are always the hard part.
Some more Lee Riders. I got a lot of vintage jeans today, and I'm super excited about it. Some vintage Calvin Kleins. These do really well.
Sorry. It's so funny looking.
I love that it gets furry. It's super weird.
Oh yeah, well, you know, this surface of the bear is the porous surface that you have to put the chia seeds on, right? And the rest of his head's green. It's just weird. It's weird to look at. But the seeds and all the growth stuff is in here, so we're not gonna grow this ourselves. I'm gonna sell it because we sold so much Care Bear stuff. It's kind of dumb.
Then the last time we tried to do a chia pet, we have no sunlight in front of our apartment. It didn't go well.
Yeah, it didn't go well at all. We messed it up then. And it was, what was it, a Shrek chia pet?
Yeah.
We failed at chia pretty hard.
Yeah. Shrek's supposed to get like a big furry mop on his head. It's real funny.
And he had like 2 or 3 little growths, and that was it.
Another pair of vintage Calvin Kleins. Those are for men's.
I have 3 PS2 controllers that all look to be in rather decent condition. $249 each. That was a steal. We've sold a lot of PS2 Slims lately, and every time we come home with one, they don't have controllers. So this is good. This is very good. What else?
I'm getting down to my better ones now. Some vintage Levi's. These are orange tab, which are a little bit less common. Still very desirable though, because they look the same as your typical Levi's. So the ones that look a little bit different, like the leather tab is like down here instead or something, those don't sell as well, but these will.
I got a TI, what is it, 89? 83? TI 83. These don't sell super well, but they sell for enough that $2 was a good buy for that. How much does that one usually sell for? 20, 25?
20 bucks.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. What else? Here, this is yours. Well, you can talk about these last, because
those are pretty
probably
cool.
the coolest. These, though...
I am so excited about both of these.
Yeah, these are probably going to pay for dinner for the next few nights, because pretty much as soon as we post those, they sell.
Especially the black ones. Black ones are less common. They're very cool. Very happy about it. This is heavy.
Is that all of them? Here, I'll set them aside and you can talk about some of your dishes.
I'm very excited about these too. They're like Winnie the Pooh, Welch's grape juice.
Very nice.
Well, I guess it's grape juice, but jam jars. These.
Did they come with jam in them originally?
I think so. You can get a whole bunch of these like different characters. This one says collect all 6 fun scenes, so I guess there's 6 Winnie the Pooh ones. But I've seen all kinds of Disney ones. You know, Peter Pan, Lion King, all that kind of stuff. They're so cool, and I've been wanting to find some of these for a while.
This bag of toys doesn't really need too much explanation. I didn't buy it for anything other than the puzzle ball, but do you know who that is?
Oh, that's from Big Hero 6. I can't remember his name though.
You know, the moment you said that, I realized who it was. I told the camera earlier that it was Static Shock.
Oh.
It is not Static Shock.
No, he's from Big Hero 6.
Yeah, no, I see it now as soon as it came out of the bag. But do you know Static Shock?
I don't know.
Yeah, I messed that up. I told the camera, I was like, bro, it's Static Shock. What a letdown. I mean, I like Big Hero 6, but...
movie.
You know what's going to happen, though? You guys go look at the comments. You're going to see about 5 people saying, it's not Static Shock, because the people who usually want to tell me stuff don't wait to the end to see if I figure it out. This puzzle, oh, I almost dropped it. This puzzle ball, I made the mistake that some of us make sometimes. Sold one way too cheap. They're not like super valuable, but they're worth more than a couple bucks. So I bought it for that, and pretty much the rest of it's nonsense.
Yeah, it's pretty silly stuff.
Yeah, the rest of it I'll probably just donate back. Talk about that.
These are so cool. Like, I like salt and pepper shakers anyway, but like, little Disney.
Here, let me see if I can get any closer.
My arms are too short.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's even got the grinder on it.
It's so pretty. I don't think they've ever been used. They don't have like,
they're brand
powder
new
in
for
it.
sure.
Oh, they're so cool.
They were very cheap too, weren't they?
They were.
All right, the last thing that I got was a few video games, and there's a couple things to talk about here. Let me get this out of the way. This Max Payne game, I already had it on Xbox, but I did not have it on PlayStation 2, so I went ahead and grabbed it up. I've been trying to do a better job about that lately, scanning games and making sure that even though it looks familiar, that I don't have it for the system. Because most things, if I had to pick between Xbox and PlayStation 2, I'd personally rather have PlayStation 2. But for whatever reason, games like that, I have them, just tons of them, on the Xbox. Okay, now these, I want to show you a couple things. I never much thought about this, but originally these demo discs, and I collect them quite a bit. I have several. I have both PlayStation Magazine and Xbox Magazine demo discs. And they came in a magazine, and there was usually like a cardboard front or back piece that had like a sleeve in it, plastic sleeve, and there'd be a disc in there. So they never came in cases. Now, I did not, and I still don't know, I guess in one way or another, the card, here it is. So like you can see the advertisements that from that sleeve. So this sleeve would have been a lot bigger, and there would have been the disc inside of it, and that had been inside the plastic wrapping of the magazine. I remember that. I mean, I remember what they looked like, even though I didn't really ever buy any when I was a kid. So I guess they actually made these in a way where you could turn them into a regular case slip. I didn't know this.
That's super cool.
It bums me out almost a little bit because I've had this long plan. Like I have more than 2/3 of the PlayStation Magazine demo disc collection, and I've just long wanted to create custom artwork for the cases for them.
Yeah.
And I was going to do the same for the Xbox, but if it already exists, I feel like I just need to get my hands on that.
That might be really tricky though, because a lot of people I feel like would just, rip, toss, just.
Oh yeah, I mean most people did. It's a little frustrating. I think the later ones, the Xbox 360, when it got around to that, I think those came. I mean those did come in cases. I'm not sure where I've got them stashed right now, but I've got several of those in the original cases they came in. But they were skinnier cases, and these. Even though this is cut out nicely, it doesn't perfectly fit this case. I think this is for a slim case. Because it doesn't fit the regular case well. But again, interesting stuff. You learn stuff every day when you collect as much nonsense as I do. But let's talk about the ones I got. I'm just realizing this can't be true. Really? I'm a little bit baffled. I guess this is issue number 2?
Really?
That makes this even crazier. Issue number 4 and issue number 6. Here, let's do something quick. You entertain the camera. I'm gonna go look for them.
Okay. Well, I don't know what else we got. I don't think we got anything else. This is a plastic sleeve for something.
You're really bad at this.
Some Goodwill bags. We try not to get those. There is one more thing, but I don't know anything about it. I can't talk about it. It's vintage. It's super cool.
Oh, I forgot all about it. What's his name? Do you remember?
No.
It's on the tag.
Barbar?
Yeah. You guys, comment below. Do you remember Barbar? Some of you guys that are my age and older remember. But Hannah and I are only like 3 or 4 years apart, but I remember Barbar. I remember him well. And this is really cool. He's in great condition to be 30-something years old. So I went back there and I grabbed my demo discs because I didn't know how low maybe the numbers I have, the ones I went. This isn't even like half my collection though. I've got stuff so scattered right now from all these changes that we've been making. But like I've got number 48, 41, 18. I've got 11, which is pretty low. And I'm confused. And maybe somebody watching it will be able to tell me. I'll probably end up Googling it by the time you guys watch this video. But, you know, these are the cases that I had that they came in. And I wonder if every issue had one or the other, or if this was in this big cardboard sleeve that this was cut out of. I'm honestly really confused. Because I just didn't, if this exists, I need to go back and start buying up different versions because I want them. But all that aside, all my curiosity and all this new information aside, the fact that I have 2, 4, and 6 makes this one of my finds of the month. I remember early on when we started making these videos, people, some people that would watch us would be pretty perplexed at some of the stuff I like to collect because it can be random. But like, I don't know what it is, but I love putting demo discs in and playing them because they, there's little Easter eggs of like stuff that maybe didn't make final versions of the games on the demo disc that's just weird to see. So I just love them. So this, I'm going to go ahead and say right now is my find of the day. What do you think? You think it's find of the day?
Yeah.
What's
for you.
Do you like Bar better? He is beautiful.
It's a really good condition.
You can't tell me that that's not beautiful right there. What's your find of the day?
Mine are these juice cups. Like, I've been wanting to find these for forever. Like, I told the camera this already, but I'll tell you. I had a friend growing up that they collected all of these. So that's why I know what they are.
Okay.
She had so many of them. Their whole family just were Disney crazy.
Fanatics.
Yeah, they had it was a toaster that would it was Mickey Mouse, and so whenever the toast was done, it would pop and it was amazing. So these remind me of her, and I really wanted to find these.
That's cool. Well, you guys comment below and let us know what your find of the day was. Not that it's a competition, but do you like the demo discs or do you like the jars? I mean, the jars are cool. I especially, we both love Winnie the Pooh stuff, so that's a good find. But I'm so like, imagine if I'd come home with issue 1.
Yeah.
Imagine the clickbaity title of this video if I had issue number 1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, this makes me want to collect these even more. But I've got some learning to do. I've got some figuring out to do. I need to get like a good checklist with images of each one of these because I've got a stack of these about this big. They're just buried under something right now. And like, that's most of them. It's not all of them, but it's most of them. And I want them. I want them all. And I want to take up a whole bookshelf one of these days with Microsoft Magazine discs and PlayStation Magazine discs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So pumped! All right, now listen. Before we get out of here, do me some big favors, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We are almost to 3,000 subs. And when I say almost, I mean like by the time you're watching this, we're probably going to be like 50 away. So if 50 of you new people watching could just hit that subscribe button, it'll be time for that 3,000 sub party, which I don't know what we're going to do. When we hit 1,000 subs, we did like a Q&A and we did something cool on video, right? We talked about doing it for 2,000 subs, but that hit right in the middle of the coronavirus stuff. So we kind of didn't do nothing. And I don't know if we're going to do a 3,000 sub video. Maybe we'll just do a live stream to celebrate. I don't know, but it's kind of getting to the point where I'm afraid we're going to be going up so fast that like...
we won't have time to prepare.
Yeah, it'll be like every other couple of weeks we do 1,000. So maybe we'll have to wait for some bigger achievements like 5,000, 10,000. But at any rate, guys, I do want to say just a really big thank you to you guys who have subscribed this far. It means the world to us that you come and hang out with us every day while we go do these maddening things that I don't even really understand why we do. But that's going to be it. What else? Check out our merch store before we go, tindostrash.com. Go join our Discord. Come show some. Do you have any weird Disney stuff laying around? I feel like every one of you watching has some random Disney crap laying around, and you don't lie to me. Go over to our Discord, share some pictures today. I mean, you can comment below if you want to and tell me what kind of Disney stuff you collect or have laying around, but you can't share pictures here, so maybe come join the Discord and share a couple pictures. I asked for Yu-Gi-Oh stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
And some people showed some really bomb pictures of some Yu-Gi-Oh collections, so come show me your Disney stuff today. And I think that's going to be it, but I'm going to ask you one more time, hit the subscribe button! Please. Pretty please. Hit the subscribe button and we'll show you our kitties.
Hi!
The more subs that we get, the more you get to see pants. Alright, that's going to be it, guys. We do post daily videos here on the channel, so make sure that you come back and hang out with us tomorrow. I've said too many words. And until tomorrow, guys, peace out.